Cancer is one of the most feared and complex diseases, and its causes are varied and often interwoven with everyday life. While many are aware of the dangers of smoking, sun exposure, and family history, a number of carcinogenic factors go unnoticed, lurking in the routine of modern living. Some of these risks stem from diet, lifestyle, or environmental factors that are frequently overlooked, despite their significant contributions to cancer development. This in-depth report delves into some of these less recognized factors that have been linked to various forms of cancer. While not always on the radar of public discourse, these contributors to cancer risk are nonetheless significant, posing threats that may be hidden in plain sight. Obesity is often discussed in the context of heart disease and diabetes, but its role in cancer development remains underappreciated. According to global health organizations like the World Health Organization, WHO, excess body weight is linked to at least 13 types of cancer, including those of the breast, endometrium, ovary, colon, and kidney. The connection between obesity and cancer is not simply a matter of increased body mass, but involves a complex interplay of hormonal imbalance and chronic inflammation. Fat tissue, particularly the visceral fat surrounding the internal organs, acts as an endocrine organ by producing hormones such as estrogen. Elevated levels of estrogen, particularly when unopposed by progesterone, can fuel the development of hormone-dependent cancers such as breast and endometrial cancers. In postmenopausal women, who no longer produce estrogen from their ovaries, fat tissue becomes the main source of this hormone, thereby increasing the risk of these cancers. Chronic inflammation is another significant factor linking obesity to cancer. As the body accumulates excess fat, immune cells are drawn to fat tissue, releasing inflammatory molecules called cytokines. Over time, this low-grade, persistent inflammation can damage cellular DNA and create an environment conducive to the initiation and growth of cancerous cells. Obesity-related conditions like non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, have been directly linked to liver cancer through this inflammatory process. The good news is that weight loss, even in modest amounts, can significantly reduce these risks. Maintaining a healthy weight through balanced nutrition and regular physical activity is key to lowering cancer risk, and early interventions are critical in preventing obesity-related cancer cases in the future. Many people enjoy processed meats such as bacon, sausages, and deli meats without realizing that these products are classified as carcinogens. In 2015, the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IRC, part of WHO, classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, placing them in the same category as tobacco and asbestos. The link between processed meat consumption and colorectal cancer has been well established, but the public is often unaware of just how significant this risk is. Processed meats undergo preservation methods like smoking, curing, or the addition of chemical preservatives, which introduce harmful substances. Nitrites and nitrates, commonly used as preservatives, can be converted into nitrosamines during digestion. These compounds are highly carcinogenic, damaging the cells lining the colon and contributing to DNA mutations that may lead to cancer. Moreover, the cooking process itself, especially when meats are grilled or fried at high temperatures, produces additional cancer-causing substances, including heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. The risk of cancer from processed meats rises with increased consumption. Research suggests that even a small daily intake, around 50 grams of processed meat, equivalent to a single hot dog or 2 slices of bacon, raises the risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. Given the widespread consumption of these foods, the potential public health impact is substantial. Shifting dietary habits to include more fresh meats or plant-based protein sources can help reduce this risk. Greater public awareness of the dangers associated with processed meats could encourage healthier dietary choices, particularly when it comes to meal planning for families and communities. Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that presents an often overlooked danger. It is the second leading cause of lung cancer in the United States after smoking, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Radon-related lung cancer is responsible for an estimated 21,000 deaths annually, yet many people remain unaware of its presence or the dangers it poses. Radon gas is produced by the decay of uranium in soil, rock, and water. It can seep into homes through cracks in foundations, walls, and floors, especially in areas where uranium is naturally present in the earth. Once inhaled, radon particles release bursts of radiation that damage lung tissue, leading to an increased risk of lung cancer over time. Unlike smoking, radon exposure gives no immediate warning signs. There is no taste, smell, or visible sign of its presence, making it a particularly insidious threat. Testing for radon is relatively simple, and mitigation efforts, such as improved ventilation or sealing cracks in the home, can significantly reduce exposure. Despite this, radon testing is not as widespread as it should be, and many homes remain unchecked. Nationwide efforts to raise awareness about radon testing and mitigation could prevent thousands of lung cancer cases each year. In today's modern world, exposure to artificial light at night, Alan, is practically unavoidable, but few recognize its potential role in increasing cancer risk. Alan disrupts the body's circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates vital processes such as sleep, hormone production, and cell repair. The World Health Organization has classified circadian disruption as a probable carcinogen, linking it primarily to breast cancer and other hormone-related cancers. At night, the body produces melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep and acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting cells from DNA damage. Exposure to artificial light, particularly the blue light emitted by electronic devices like smartphones and computers, suppresses melatonin production. Lower levels of melatonin have been linked to an increased risk of cancer, particularly in hormone-sensitive tissues like the breast. Studies have shown that women who work night shifts, where they are exposed to artificial light for extended periods, have a higher risk of breast cancer due to chronic circadian disruption. Limiting exposure to blue light at night, using night mode settings on devices, and adhering to consistent sleep schedules can help maintain the body's natural circadian rhythm and reduce cancer risk. Public health campaigns emphasizing the dangers of Alan and promoting healthy sleep hygiene could contribute to cancer prevention. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT, has been a vital treatment for women undergoing menopause, offering relief from symptoms such as hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings. However, long-term HRT use has been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers, particularly breast and ovarian cancers. Despite these risks, HRT continues to be widely prescribed and used, often without full understanding of its long-term effects. Combined estrogen-progesterone HRT is particularly associated with breast cancer risk. Studies by the Women's Health Initiative have shown that using combined HRT for more than 5 years increases the likelihood of breast cancer by as much as 75%. Although estrogen-only HRT is considered less risky for breast cancer, it has been linked to an increased risk of ovarian cancer. The decision to use HRT is a personal one, and women should weigh the benefits of symptom relief against the potential cancer risks. For those considering HRT, doctors recommend using the lowest effective dose for the shortest possible time. Regular screenings and close monitoring are essential for managing the risks associated with hormone therapy. Cancer prevention is more than just avoiding obvious risk factors like smoking or excessive sun exposure. It requires a broader awareness of the hidden dangers that permeate our daily lives, whether it be from the foods we eat, the environment we live in, or the modern conveniences we take for granted. By recognizing and addressing these lesser-known cancer risks, individuals can take proactive steps to safeguard their health and reduce their chances of developing cancer. Through education, lifestyle changes, and preventive measures, the battle against cancer can be fought on many fronts, some of which may be closer to home than we realize. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into some of the lesser-known factors that could increase your cancer risk. It's important to stay informed and aware of the hidden dangers in our everyday lives, from what we eat to the environments we live in. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more health tips and insights. Remember, small changes can make a big difference when it comes to protecting your health. Thanks for watching, and stay healthy.